19 people were shot at a New Orleans parade last week, though you could be forgiven for not knowing about that. 2 10-year-old children were among those injured in the shooting, which took place at a second-line parade on Mother's Day. Surveillance footage made public shows a suspect firing several rounds into a crowd of men, women, and children. It occurred in New Orleans' 7th Ward, among a low-income area and one of the hardest hit by Hurricane Katrina. It's been a major story in local media, from the likes of the Times-Picayune and New Orleans affiliates. But coverage of the shooting has been marginalized in the national news cycle. Cable news instead focused on the Cleveland kidnappings, AP phone hacking, and the IRS scandal. David Dennis at The Guardian takes note of that, writing, "Imagine a Mother's Day parade in the suburbs of Denver or a plaza in Austin where bullets rain down on civilians and even hit children. I can't help but imagine the around-the-clock news coverage. And I can't help but think it's because America can't identify with being at a parade in the inner city where gang violence erupts." He says just like with Hurricane Katrina in 2005, the middle-class detachment from poverty-stricken New Orleans means less interest, that more Americans are likely to write it off as yet another instance of gang conflict. You could say the same for the frequent shootings in Chicago, often overlooked in the national media. In 2012, 435 people were killed by guns in the city. That's 100 more than the number of U.S. troops killed in Afghanistan during the same time. 2 suspects in the shooting are now in police custody. Both face up to 20 counts of attempted murder. For Newsium's Zach Toombs, multiple sources, a broader view.